Hello and welcome everybody, I am one proud Bavarian and we are still Konungr Gutfried the Dragon of the Af Ivar dynasty, son of Ivar the Boneless, son of Ragnar Lothbrok. Now, recently we've kind of established our situation, our superiority on the British Isles. We are without a doubt the strongest faction. We do have Alba under the dynasty of MacAlpin, but at the same time, we're looking outwards. We are looking towards a future that is outside of the British Isles, and I'm doing that, of course, kind of metagaming, but also in the name of Konungr Gutfried. So I'm still planning of, at some point, migrating. What's going on over here? Migrating to Sardinia. Claim on Cadura. I don't even know what that is. Oh, really? You're gonna take that? I hate that. Yeah, I don't like that at all. We'd have to see if they can fend that off. But I still dream of migrating into the Mediterranean, maybe to Crete at some point in the future. When exactly, I cannot say. However, what I do know is that Gutfried has a vested interest in being able to access the Mediterranean. You know, it's a long journey and it's tough when you can't stop peacefully in the ports of the Muslims, for example. You have to have your own ports. And we will, in this episode, take a look at gaining our own ports that will then enable us to actually get rid of any issues in getting towards the Mediterranean. Somebody, it was Stresemann Knight, I remember that, particularly said, hey, you probably shouldn't actually educate him. Ooh, Uffe, yeah, that's a good choice. Shouldn't educate him as a Norseman, because that just breaches the contract that you have with the Anglicans, you know, with the Anglo-Saxons that are everywhere in our realm and essentially are living under a very tense situation, I would argue. So I don't want to infringe on their rights. I will not teach him about Odin, and I will give him to a different... There you go, to a different guardian. And what we're going to do first, however, is we're going to work on the British Isles, as we always do. Konungr Eskild is the Lord of the British Isles in the north, as unrightful as he is. Now, should we use Halfdan Gudfridsson? Oh, wait a minute. He's the actual... No, okay. He's the heir to this. If he inherits this, we just lose land. Instead, I will just push for de jure claim. I think we're going to go for your... Oh, actually, I want to go for Lancaster. There it is. Let us push for Lancaster. Let us humiliate the false kings of the north once more. It is only a 13-year-old on the throne at the moment, of course, but you know how it is and all that. We can't let him have it. That's just ridiculous. Who are you, a raider? They have an internal peace offer. My seer, Godi Stein, has brought me the most extraordinary news. Apparently he has uncovered a rumor concerning an exceedingly special artifact. The specifics of Stein's information are uncertain, but he is convinced that there is a good chance, a good degree, oh my god, that there's a degree of truth to the tales. Start the search at once. Of course. Alright, the first siege has been done, and with that the war has been opened up at Northwick. A heathen, I mean, of course he is a heathen. I mean, oh, but apparently he's sending nightmares to children. Burn him. Send him, boys. Send him to hell. Wait, what is going on over here? What is going on with Istrat Klut here? Interesting, he's independent. He's like properly independent. I'm gonna put him in irons. Not that it is actually necessary, seeing as he is one of ours. He's a Norseman. But at the same time, we can't just let him, you know, have it. Oh, who are you? Lancaster imprisoned him, but she is actually the love of, or the concubine of this man. I'm going to release her. You know what? Nobody's going to bother, but I'm going to release her. I'm also going to take these prisoner. I do believe that they are the kids of him, so if I release him once we win the land here, I think he will like us a bit more. Ooh, really? He just usurped Buckingham. They are infighting. It is interesting. They are indeed infighting the Anglo-Saxons, that is. It's a bit weird if you think about it, because they should be standing together, but I guess that it only makes sense. They're actually infighting, meaning that they're not united enough to fight against us, and that is exactly the way it is. I do think that if you look at the mass of how many counties they hold, they would have a sizable force that they could rally against us, but they choose not to as they are too busy fighting each other and themselves. Oh yeah, you just sieged that, huh? What a dick. What an absolute twat. And the faction of Jarl Hiesing the Cruel is very, very happy. That's the tradition faction. They are friendly. Only the court faction is opposed to us, and that is pretty much, except for you, the Anglo-Saxon faction. So, of course, they are a bit unhappy. At least they are uniting in a faction like that. That is kind of cool. We take them prisoner by right of war. And that's this wall. Now we are only creeping slowly northwards here. It's taking some time. Primarily, I would argue, because, well, we don't really have a proper claim on it, other than the de jure claims for just one title. But if we do conquer that, we get an entire duchy. That's pretty cool. But I think this is pretty much like our entire... Ooh, you're 14? Damn, that's a chin, my man. That is a fucking chin, alright. I think, though, that this is almost everything that we want to do on the British Isles in this episode, mostly because somebody suggested Wales. The thing about Wales is, you know, you have to remember, we are here to find a new home, A, we all already have found a new home, all of this is our new home now, and B, for plunder. So, we need land that is essentially very well equipped in, you know, and this, I mean, it's Wales. Back then, today, in the modern day, it's always the same. It's always poor, so I gotta check something here, forgive me. For one moment. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to check something here. What we're going to do now is prepare the greatest pillage that anybody has ever gone through with in the known world. And in the known world, when I say that, what I mean is in the world of Ragnar Lothbrok. We destroyed Paris. That is already one of the most amazing feats a true raider has ever done. But there's more that can be done, and there's more that will be done. We will go out to conquer Trastamara. Trastamara will then serve as a very easy interaction, as a very easy port that will give us easy access down here in the Mediterranean. Oh, I have the fucking cooldown. God damn it, what's the cooldown? How long is it? 893, okay, almost over, November. That's cool. Choosing. We will absolutely do nothing. He's a friend. Oh, and they are infighting, interesting. So we have Vanin over here, defending religious conquest of Gwynedd. And, okay, so they're defending each other. I don't want to help you, so I'm not going to do that. But Prince Knud needs to be educated, of course. Knud is such a good name. My marshal has discovered a man of great military talent. I like it. I already know, though, if I declare that war, they're going to come to England instead of defending their own land. They always do that. They do it whenever they possibly can. Rey Alfonso the Fearless of Castilla. Well, he is going to be Rey Alfonso the Dead, if I have any say in it, and I hope that I will. Knud is a novice fighter. That's a good start, but you gotta be better. Before we sail off, let's hold the blot. I think we can do that. Insult will not be forgotten. Are you joking? Nobody's paying up. Wow. Did you know that we don't know where the Blessed Virgin is? I have asked so many people in our rule here, and we haven't found anybody that knew. Who is the Blessed Virgin, even? At this point, it's hard to tell. Wait a second. She didn't even believe in the Blessed Virgin. Alright, let the celebrations begin. I think Arnfast of Ligerchester has enough. Until next time. And with that, I say... Dare I say it? Oh, actually, let me check something here. No, okay. Dare I say it? Castile. It is the time. Conquest of Trastamara. It's going to happen, and you will have no say in whether it will happen or not. Do you hear me? Everybody go down here, and all the boats go down here as well. Thank you very much. Stop with this nonsense. Honestly, I hate that. I hate that dude. He needs to go. I need Brandre to grow up and be easier to vote for. That's pretty much all I need. And let's take a look here. I don't need your army. Are you sending people up? That's my question. In Lyon. Nobody joined him yet. But we just don't have enough boats, is the thing. Boat. I need to split some people multiple times here. And then I'm gonna send 6k down, keep... Come on. Send 6... What? Oh. Right. Wait, everybody goes on it? Oh my goodness. The load capacity, it's so much larger than I thought it was. I think that's different from vanilla, right? In vanilla, the load capacity is different, no? Am I mistaken here? Damn. Alright, I'm landing 4k right here, and the other... Excuse you? The other 4k go to Santiago. Oh shit. Your vision turns red with bloodlust, and you charge ahead without regard for your safety. As your nearest companions hurry to keep up, you surrender to your berserker rage, and your axe cuts a wide swath in the enemy ranks. When the dust settles, they find you standing over half a dozen slain foes. I can't read today. So they surprised us here for sure. They surprised us really badly, but our reinforcements were able to definitely clear the way out. That was lucky. That was lucky without a doubt. It could have been a very, very significant loss on our journey to conquer things here. Oh, and they're sailing up. I just saw their boats. Why do they do that? AI, stop sailing up here. See, do you see that? Let's just, come on, man. We're literally sieging down your shit. Take them all. Clap irons on all of them. Yeah, they're sieging down our shit. We need to go home here in a second. And I'm actually going to go home, not myself. I'm going to send half of our army home. And that army will surprise attack them to free the garrison of Hamtun. Or should I say Winterchester, I guess. There they are. Beat them up, boys. Alright, 89%. We're just gonna keep sieging right here, and then we should be in a position to demand peace. And on that note, demand surrender. Where do they go, you think? So walking. Also, there is a sickness ravaging the lands here. The east coast is struck with consumption. Now the thing is, due to our exclave rules, I'm not even sure that we can and will actually keep... wow, amazing. That we can and will actually keep the land in Trastamara. That might become independent, but I have plans for that anyway. I'm going to keep that as crown land, so I'm not going to hand that over. Arguing with his wife. Nah, that's his own thing. That's his business. So here's the deal. We essentially take Trastamara as crownland, as a title that belongs to the king himself, because it is a base for plundering, isn't it? It is a base where we set out to take over what must be taken over. We do need to give away some other land though, although I'm not sure which yet. I guess Oxenford to our younger son, Prince Knut. Bring Thera home. Where the hell is she? Oh, she's with my lover. No, I think she's fine where she is. Like, she can be brought up, you know, to be a priest. That's fine, a priestess. I'm okay with that. I'm just thinking, how am I gonna do that? Because in the next generation, I would preferably be able to migrate down here to Sardinia. Will we actually be able to do that? I'm not certain. He tells me I should eat a bit more. Lodane. Oh, and he stayed not on. He's a cool dude, you know that? Ivar is a cool dude. Let's take a look at how Brandre turns out, and maybe Ivar is going to be our prop heir. We'll see. You know what? Maybe I should start eating a bit more. I think I'm going to hand over Oxford to Knut of Englandi. Oh, really? You would not allow this? No, you would. Okay, there you go. Sweet. You can hang out right here. Thank you very much. And then Prince Brandre shall be educated in warfare. And you shall be brought home. And with that, we pretty much have a gate into the Mediterranean. Eva's advice was really the motivation that I needed to get back in shape. It was hard to adjust myself to a different diet at first, but now I'm feeling much better, ready to take on whatever challenges the world might throw at me. Perfect. Perfect, my friends. Now, as I said, I am prepared here to do what is necessary. I'll resolve those boats real quick. And I'm just taking a look, right? I'm just taking a look. Can't declare these because they are religious conquests. I wish I could get Brace, like, really easily, but I just can't. Possible. S killed. Good old S killed. History is a subject that has always fascinated you, and you have spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great. There are many lessons to be learned from his conquests in the East. I mean, that's just more than the East. That is pretty much a wonderland. We've never heard of, you know, India and such. Should we search for a smith? Do we need another smith? Oh, and look at that. We got a nice scar on our portrait. I think we have a weapon. I mean, we could probably go for better armor. But I don't think if we really need it. I don't know if we really need it. I just skip these days. Spy Master, let's take a look. Cornwall, okay. You know what? You can be my Spy Master. That's a good idea. Who's conquering you? Oh my goodness. Who's in prison? Yeah, he's gonna lose at least one war here. This is this one. Reconquered of Istrat Klud. I've received, right, in his hunt for the thing, he has received a setback. Damn, he's losing left and right. Northumberland should be under us, if you ask me. But I mean, you know, who am I telling this? All of you, I'm sure, know this. All of you know what is going on. And I'm going to hand out Oxford, by the way, to you, my dear friend. 8 years old and already a duke. Wait, why do I have that? Wait a minute. Ile de la Manche. Why do I hold that? No, I want him to hold that. There you go. You're now Hofgordi Hastings of Ile de la Manche. Beautiful. That is what I wanted. Why did I never hand that out? I honestly don't know. Then again, I also probably want to hand over Mid-Angler. Make Jarl Knut a double. Oh, they don't want me to do that, huh? They don't like that at all. The court faction is now hostile. Oh my. Well, too bad, motherfucker. I'm not doing anything about it. So why are we waiting? What are we waiting for? You know what? I don't know myself. I'm gonna get the boats and we're gonna go out, plunder some. Make a bit of a journey into the Mediterranean, you know? I think it's important that we do that story-wise, so that our son even knows that the Mediterranean is around, and with the Mediterranean being around, he will then be able to, or not the son, any of our descendants really, and with knowing the riches there, and with knowing Sardinia well, you know, I think that it is more likely that if we do that, that he would actually migrate there, and it's not just, you know, me metagaming. So that is exactly what we're going to do also. I'm going to leave you right here. Everybody gets on the boats, and we pick you up. Here we go. Alright, I think people are dying to the sickness here. Vic. No, I'm going to name you the Chancellor. Of course I'm going to name you the Chancellor. God, I love those islands. So what we do here, of course, we stop by in the islands. We ask Odin to bless our hunt for loot and pillage. And now that that is done, we shall go. And I shall not stop before we find the riches of the Mediterranean. Yeah, I really wish we could just It's really, we need the prepared invasion. So we need to be somebody in the next generation, not our primary heir maybe. And I know that this sounds extraordinarily counterintuitive, and that is because it is, but at the same time it really isn't. I don't want to be my primary heir, which means that I will likely change characters after we die, so that the AI will be the King of England and I will be somebody else that will then go for a journey. Bishop Suero, a preacher in the service? I don't think so, buddy. That is what you get. that is what you get. Here's enough troops, definitely enough troops to beat us down. So let's hope that he doesn't find us. And Prince Brandre is still 14, but practically of age. Ooh, wait a minute. God, why are you so ugly? I'll not marry him off to... No, look. There have to be other people somewhere, okay? Bulgaria? Aleta in Bulgaria. Interesting. They're not Norse, so I'm not entirely sure. She got there. Oh no, we're not getting away. Well, that's definitely a beating we took right there. The Muslims were prepared. I bet the Pope is not. Oh, the faction is very happy. Beautiful. And since the Pope is not prepared, I think I will be prepared to plunder him. Oh, this other faction is also very happy. There's only one faction really that is opposed and we need to fear. Where are you going? Where did the Pope just fuck off to? Anti-papal war. Oh my god, that is amazing. Just got his stuff and decided to get out of here. And I think I'm gonna ruin his tour. Would you look at that? Oh my goodness, we beat him up for no reason other than glory. The Battle of Siegnitz's already over, but I mean... I shall duel him myself. Think I prefer you dead. And with that, we kill a man. Just as God intended. As he's growing old, I can see the Brander right. I want to make you brave, my friend. And brave he is. Can't get away. Come on, dude. Alright, we can get away if we walk over here. I'm going to walk right there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this out. Oh, that's a lot of troops. Why? Everybody here has so many damn troops. Oh, let's hope that... Oh, they split. Lombardia split from Lotharingen. Lotharingen. God. Interesting. I wonder if they're ever going to unite. There's a special CB they can use that is able to essentially unite the HRE. You can found the HRE with the crown of France or with the crown of Germany. I think maybe with the crown of Spain. But that doesn't really matter. What matters is, you know, it's definitely a really cool mechanic. And I hope that they are able to unite them. Ooh, would you look at that? Amalfi. Now that is something that I would love to plunder. Let's take him out right here and then we go to Amalfi. Let's let this tick down. Oh! Goodbye. God, this is terrible. I waited for too long. I waited for far too long. At least I can take this down. God, what a terrible, terrible fate. What a mediocre expedition over here. We have learned that the people here definitely are stronger than the Anglo-Saxons that we pushed down. Damn. Seriously. That's a world of difference, and it's a world of hurt we are in. Buying some better surgical tools, absolutely. But we're now burning down the cities. The cities in the Mediterranean, and I mean, that's just, you know, come on, dude. How could you not desire this happening to you? That's my only question. It really is my only question. You. Sure, I'll come. I hate you, but I'll come. King of Castile is now sending him. He's trying to gain us. He's trying to not have us be an idiot. And our son is grown up. He's 16. He's a skilled tactician, I think is the term here, right? Skilled tactician, yeah. He's a pretty good character. Honestly, he's a pretty good character. Just a bit uncoth, I guess. Who do you marry, I wonder? Ostanglia is always a good option, if you ask me. Interesting that she, like, what is this, huh? What about we take a look? Oh my god. Baumgartner is gone. They're gone. What the hell? They have been exiled. The dynasty of the Rurikoviches is done. Svein Saga Ulfr. Those are the only ones. Oh my god, the Slavs fought back and the Slavs won. Quite easily, it appears, and Kazakhstan is currently suppressing... it's currently suppressing Norse Kiev. Interesting. The Khazars appear to be very, very strong. By the looks of it, at least. I don't know. I can't properly judge it, but certainly appear very, very strong. So why do I do the mechanic where I become, you know, the non-inheriting son, or like the little inheriting son or whatever? I want to do that because, well, otherwise you can't really do anything. There is no player adventure mechanic in the game, and as such, I have to do it myself. My wife died of depression. Damn. That is depressing, you know? Can I get you home? I can't get you home. But I can decide that you get married, huh? Oh, I mean, she is under us. Where even are you? Oh, here. Okay. Damn, my wife has died. Hey. Ah, you already are. Right. This was this marriage. I remember that. Ooh, and I mean, our vassals are conquering into Wales. It looks interesting. Wales is being conquered. I don't know what to think about that. Not too happy about that, but not too negative either. And now Godi Stein, the witch hunter, has died. An unexplainable accident while searching for the artifact. God damn. Godi Chambre, why don't you continue? Hey, Godi Cole, why don't you continue the search for the artifact? There it is. Do your best. Do your worst. Alright, we gained 350 gold and 315 prestige. That is pretty big. Pretty good. I'm absolutely happy with that sum. And our existing troops are kind of running out slowly but surely here. Let me just take a look. Can I declare war yet again? I can. Ah. What are you rebelling for? Revolt for Brace. Right, I see how it is. Because I was talking earlier about wanting a kingdom essentially, right? For ourselves here. What is the... Really? Oh, this is the right thing to do. You don't know it yet, but this is the right thing to do. We obviously, and I said this earlier, we have a hatred for Rick Shittrick because he gave away our rights. He has no interest in defending our rights in the change, and he has been crowned. That's a good one. He does not want to defend our rights just because we moved over to this location, and that is just a shame. What a shameful king he is, truly. I have a plan. Let me tell you, I have a plan. I want to unite my realm with that of the King of Mön, which he still is. It is called Mön, nothing else. And then in the next episode, we will split the kingdoms, or whenever he dies, we'll split the kingdoms, and we will not continue as the King of Englandia. Englandia can handle itself. We will continue as the King of Mön, of the King of Sudrea, once again. And then I hope and I think we will migrate. So the next episode will bring the migration, at least as far as I'm concerned. Infidels, but he's not an infidel. Wait, what? I mean, I guess this actually counts. You know what? I'm gonna mock you. You twat. I said some unsavory aspect of the mind of my victim. Shittrick appears to be a lot more stressed. Beautiful. Yeah, I think this is fine. What? English. Oh, English is already happening. Damn it, I just skipped it. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. Where is it? I don't even see it. This is Angelson. This is Noron. Yo, I swear to God, it said somewhere. English. Breton. Is it you? No, okay. Oh, also. Get rid of you, eh? I don't know, somewhere there are some English now. Can I become English? It doesn't look like I can. Not that I want to do that, but that is essentially the melting pot culture between the Anglo-Saxons and us, the Norse. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. That is a really cool thing to do, I think. We don't have an ambition, I just noticed. And I think you should totally marry... Not that. Come on, dude. He's so ugly. Ostangler, you know what? You marry Ostangler. And that's a pretty good start, I would argue. And beyond that... Ooh, forge a bloodline. Absolutely. If I have the choice, I will definitely do that. English Catholic revolt. That should be easy to handle. 4,000. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious indeed. Now they are coming for these 420. We're just going to get them out of harm's way. And in we go, boys. Wait, why can't I get... There you go. Jesus, every time we get into a fight, it's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. The revolt... Oh, the revolt is not yet over. Interesting. God, next... I'm so looking forward to the migration episode. I will be honest with you. The migration episode will be super cool, in my opinion. Because then we will be in an entirely new space. We won't be in this, you know, like, oh, everything is good. We're so totally safe down here in Englandi, everybody. No, 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 no. We're going to migrate. And the opportunity, of course. Stop voting for other people, okay? God damn it. Now they all stop voting for me. We were so close to greatness. And yet we did not achieve it. So close. Can't even attack her, yeah. Damn. So damn close. Who are the claimants here? If there is somebody of my dynasty... Rosbroch. No. Wolsey, Lodane. They're not under me is the thing. And none of them would travel to my court either. It's a bit saddening, honestly. I can't figure it out. That way I have to actually split the Kingdom of England if we are unlucky. I would hate that. I would hate having to do that, really. I guess what we could try to do is... Kingdom of Wales. How many spots does it actually have? Like, how much do I need? I should rather say. Not that much, actually. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to conquer Ceredigion. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create the Duchy of Powers. Then I'm going to conquer you with a duchy claim. And I'm going to do it in this episode. We're already 32 minutes in, but I think we are perfectly fine. Also, I talked like a speed champion just then. But I think this is going to be perfectly fine, all things considered. We're going to take this and we're going to try to form the Kingdom of Wales and migrate from there. That would be gorgeous, if you ask me. I'd offer peace. Oh, it just... Right, that's okay, actually. That is actually okay, you know what? Actually really good. I'm going to conquer you. Conquest of Ceredigion. Digion, whatever. We're going to get that going. We're going to win the war. And hopefully we can create the Kingdom of Wales. And with the Kingdom of Wales under our control. Is that already it? No. God damn it. Grant recently acquired land. I will actually grant this land to you if I can. And I can. So thank you very much. I will grant you... Hey. Oh, because it's... Right. Ceredigion is not his rightful claim. How much more do we need for Wales? Tell me. We're going to do that in the next episode. We're going to get Wales, and from Wales I shall migrate. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you later, alligator.